Let me start by welcoming you all to this momentous occasion. This is our second annual pre-conference lecture. Let me begin by introducing the other members of the forum. Of course, the chairman of the Board of Trustees has been introduced in the person of Engineer Mutakar Abedarma, and this is the secretary of the forum, Alhaji Sanis, and I remain Aminu Danmusa, the chairman of the forum. Once again, you are welcome, ladies and gentlemen, even though I didn't see any lady. Like I mentioned earlier, this is our second meeting, I believe. We met here last year, I think 2 days before the program at Government House, and we are meeting here. The purpose of this meeting actually is to highlight on 2 issues. One, the journey so far, what we did this year, the achievement, the challenges we met, at the same time, what we intend to do this coming year, 2025, inshallah. In respect to the things we did last year, as you are all aware, the theme of the last year is on drug abuse, its challenges in Katsina State in particular. And after that, we put actions into words by undertaking so many numerous activities in line with our mandate on the drug abuse issue. And so now I intend to highlight some of the issues, some of the activities we conducted within this year in relation to the theme we took last year. These are the activities, collaboration, and campaigns during the year 2024. The first one is we have an Alhaji FM radio interactive session against drug and substance abuse on 2nd January 2024. I think that myself and the secretary of the forums featured in an interview program with Alhaji Radio in respect to drug abuse in our society. Then we sponsored a 3-month campaign against drug abuse in Radio Nigeria Kaduna from February to April 2024. And thirdly, we organized a town hall meeting with Magajingari District on the 27th of April 2024, focusing on sensitizing of over 160 wakilai and Masungwadi to transmit to the grassroots, especially youth, the dangers of drug abuse on youth to the well-being of our society. I think we were about 5 that day. Myself, the chairman of the Board of Trustees, the engineer, Alhaji, and I think Mustafa Radua. Yeah, we had a meeting with all the Masunguni and the district head of Katsina on these sensitization issues. Fourthly, we sponsored a 3-month campaign against drug and substance abuse in Katsina State Radio from April to June 2024. Equally, we sponsored an anti-drug week of collaboration with anti-drug campaign network in Katsina from May to June 2024. We also printed a 5,000 flyers advertising the negative impact. This is it. We will distribute it. These are the 5,000 flyers we printed, and both in Hausa and in English. We distributed to youth and various corners of Katsina to sensitize our youth on the dangers of drug abuse. There's intervention of supply of water. We intervened in the NDLA headquarters to, I won't say we didn't build, but we rather, I think we rehabilitate the borehole in the female ward of the NDLA Rehabilitation Center in Katsina. Then in compliance with our resolve to combat the menace of all this is in compliance with our resolve to combat the menace of drugs and substance abuse. The process of establishing a modern rehabilitation center to facilitate the integration of addicts into society, by attending to their psychological, medical, economic, and social needs in almost in its implementation stage. What we are saying here is this: there is a plan now where we intend to build a rehabilitation center, private rehabilitation center. The process is ongoing. We are into discussion with various stakeholders, interest group, to build a befitting. We already have the design, I believe, from the engineer Mutaka, a befitting rehabilitation center worthy of its name. Because I think even the design was copied from a center from where engineer visited, I believe. Yeah, where? Scotland. So it's in the process, and God willing, we'll invite you one day to come for the opening of that rehabilitation center. So far, this is what we have done this year in connection with the drug abuse theme we adopted in our conference. So now we are into what we intend to do in this our 2025 annual dialogue conference. And the theme of course, we intend to take this poverty alleviation in our society as our theme for this year's conference. You will agree with me that poverty, insecurity, and other related issues remain critical topic in public and private discourse in Nigeria today. Poverty in its multifaceted forms has far-reaching implications for society, serving as the root of many evils and crimes in our society. According to the 2022 report of National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, Nigeria's Multidimensional Poverty Index, MPI, revealed that approximately 63% of the population live in multidimensional poverty. This translates to 63 out of every 100 Nigerians experiencing significant deprivation in overall living standard. Northern Nigeria bears the brunt of this reality, with Katsina State standing out as one of the most severely affected. In 2020, the NBS reported a poverty headcount rate of 74.1% for Katsina. I want us to reflect on that. 74.1%, meaning 74 people out of every 100. That is more than significant. Reflected the dire situation in Katsina State. This pervasive poverty contributes immensely to other societal challenges, including insecurity, illiteracy, and rising cases of drug and substance abuse. The Katsina State government continues to implement a range of measures and initiatives to improve the well-being of its citizens. However, the scale and complexity of these challenges requires a collective approach. Complementary inputs from citizens, corporate organizations, and non-governmental entities are essential in developing innovative and holistic solutions tailored to suit the state's unique developmental needs. The KCF 2024 annual dialogue is a step toward that direction. 2025, sorry to say. It seeks to convene intellectuals, professionals, policymakers, and other key stakeholders to enable interactive discussion aimed at identifying sustainable long-term solutions to the critical issues confronting Katsina State. At the conclusion of the dialogue, a comprehensive communique will be developed, specifying actionable recommendations for every stakeholder in line with their expertise and capacity to drive progress and betterment of Katsina and its people. This, in a nutshell, is our theme for this year's dialogue: poverty eradication in our society. We have invited stakeholders, professionals, intellectuals, to bring into the discussion their capacity, their intellectuality in developing practical solutions in bringing about the easing of poverty in our society. And we believe with the caliber of people invited, they will do justice to the topic. So thank you very much. I know maybe the other members of the forum will want to put one or two more words before we can continue.
Maybe
Mr. Chairman.